A rusted manhole cover must lead somewhere. Yes, it leads down into Swifty's office. Let's go down and see what's happening here. Hello, welcome back to Wasteland 2. We're in Hollywood and we almost immediately, got in touch with the somewhat seedier elements of the city. It's very corrupt and we don't like it, and the first thing I see is someone in a freaking cage. Is this another pit bull situation? Oh, am I... Oh. Yeah, okay. You have ladies in cages. Oh, we have medical supplies in cages and more ladies in cages. Swifty, where you at? Show your creepy, ugly face. Carefully examining the door, Razardos finds a lock and an explosive trap. I can't do anything about them locks. I think I'm gonna have to cajole Swifty into giving me the key. I can unlock this one. Let's not start any shenanigans right off the bat.
Kill them all. They're trying to free the talent.
Alright, Swifty. Ah. 650? Sure. Let's go smack this bitch around. A little bit of smacking on your arms. Good. Hi. That's a nice katana you have. Can I have? Ow. Okay, so you have 2 melee, 3 shooters. Leave my healer medic alone. No, they didn't. Well, they sure as hell knew who to go for. Alright, let's see. Just cripple as many of them as possible, though it didn't seem to have done very much. I'm gonna have to get some sort of cover. The melee people, for sure. She's gonna have to shoot this fella in the arm. And then she's gonna have to resurrect pills. While staying in cover. Seth. Oh, Seth. Oh, Seth. You're gonna hide it down here. And then just... Yeah, you can't attack diagonal with that one, but you can with that one, so... Not hit them in the head, maybe the legs. No, just go for straight up damage. He lied to us, who could have known? Who could have figured that out? Oh, you're gonna shoot Seth? Nope, you shot your own dude. That is perfect. And Razardos is gonna hide behind the barrel, and then he's gonna suck at shooting anyone else. 62 on the arms. Ooh. Back attack, back attack. I still had burst fire on. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Now, Seth isn't highlighted. But I am gonna be... hide first, actually. Why did I do that? Why did I hide first? Because Scotchmo has a freaking AoE. I am so stupid. I mean, we can hit that guy. And... kinda looks like Pills is in the way, but she's not lit up. Gonna hit Seth there for sure. Or hit Lex and that other asshole over there. 100%. What? Am I gonna hit pills from here? It's time to experiment. I don't think I did. Buckshot Pepper Slaver for 69 points of damage. That's oddly fitting. I missed pills. That's good. Miss. Miss. Asshole. Miss. Miss. So much for shooting them in the arms. Are you using conductive armors? No, you're not. None of you are. Are you actually injured? Did I get your arm? I did get your arm. What about you? We did get your arm. So hit you in the head. Bonk. Oh, then hide here. And then hit you again. In your legs. Just because. Make them suffer. Oh. Scotchmo is standing where I want Cold Eye. Cold Eye is gonna go over here. Lex is gonna have to heal himself. While I need to take care of these ones. There we go. Hills is up. That means we're gonna have to get Rose into protective cover. Where though? As far away as possible. Yeah. Go behind this pillar. That'll be perfect. You're not going anywhere. Just look at Rose, just jumping out from behind the pillar and just turning around and doing a freaking gangster shot. Oops. Good on you, Rose. Show them that even scientists can be cool. I think yeah, military grade pain relievers. Let's do that. Then we go here, and we try to chop you in the arm. Damn it. Oh, you're moving. Get stunned. Sorry. Good. No. Leave Pills alone. She just got up. For frick's sake. She has passive regeneration. She's gonna have to heal herself, though. Then she's gonna go heal Cold Eye. Or not. She's just gonna go here. She's not gonna do anything. Just slowly walk away while bleeding. 50%. Because you're too close, I guess. We'll take the 90% fell over there. And there we go. Go back to single target. Single shot. Lex, yeah. You're doing pretty badly. I so wish I could find a fist that would allow Lex to attack diagonally. That doesn't make sense to me, that you can't attack diagonally with a fist, but sure. Scotchmo. Shoot that guy, please. Thank you. And then you can shoot that guy again. Because you have two shotguns. Bzz. Oh. Yeah, let's take down this guy. Nice. Nice. Now we were in a little bit of a bad situation. I am kind of tempted to go here where I don't want any of the women to be hit. Also, it's Rose, so... Move up here, maybe? Don't want her to get too close. And then you can just... Yep. I think I'm gonna have to move up and start chopping away at this guy. Risky. 47. We can do it. We can't do it. Oh no. X. Wait. Ah, right. I hit N instead of B. N would be change fire mode. Heal Cola, just a trifle. And then we can... should heal Rose. But if I heal Rose, I'm not gonna get into cover. Nice, 60%. That's good enough for me. Bzz. Ooh. Hello. Nice. Just chipping away on his health. 91%. How do we have 91% on that guy and 66 on this guy? I don't care. Die. Almost die. I'm very tempted to move up here with the Rose, but then she's gonna get flanked by this bastard. Who probably, hopefully, will get killed by Seth. I'm going to assume that Seth will kill that guy. So move behind this pillar, please. Rose. Then Rose could... Rose, take care of that guy. Oh, that's what you deserve. It's what you deserve. I'm actually gonna go for the Protonax. Because screw this guy. Like so. And then screw your torso too. Scotchmo? Yeah, you're not gonna do anything. Lex, though. You're gonna run down and punch this guy. Punch him hard, punch him good. So we went from there to there, and we got 3% less accuracy. Well, 69, so we're gonna hit. 35. Not as good. I'm just gonna... Yep. Hello. Bonk. Oh, you went to the... 66! Okay, he has innately more dodge. Get sniped! I went in here with good intentions. Talk. Broken weapon parts. Leather vest. Teddy Ruxpin. Black jeans. Or, you know, tutu if you're a female. Cut off t-shirt. Indeed. Leather vest. Kinda looks like the cut off t-shirt, to be honest. Yep. What do they look like on females? Because, like we know... Well, that looks mighty uncomfortable. You know, this looks very stiff. Yep, same stuff. Just flag it as junk. Amigo punch. Alright. So, Swifty, do you have the keys that I need to unlock these gates? Noise. Bon Jovi poster. Betamax tape? Oh, I never... I know what the Betamax is, but I never saw an actual Betamax tape. Tarot cards, Teddy Ruxpin. This thing stopped working years ago, but it looks like it used to talk. Just some broken weapon parts. The future of home entertainment is here. No, VHS 1. Slippery when wet, 86. Alright. Does this unlock all them doors? Let's put this on me hotbar. Please unlock all the doors. Please be a universal key for all these doors. Good. Let's hope it works for... Oh, it doesn't work on the crates. Ooh. Ooh. 28%. Do your worst. Do your very worst, Seth. Well, I did tell her to do her worst, and she did. So, that is 100% my fault. Now, I am going to need to heal up people a little bit. He's probably gonna fail. Yeah. I'll just leave those alone. Try and remember that there are things down here. Come on, heal yourself. Rose actually warrants using a better one. As does Lex. Then we can go and unlock all these gates and see if they want to be free. Because sometimes, you never know. You are free, miss. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Lizzie. We did speak to Flo, and she wanted us to confront Duke Schwag. To make him... Missy, thank you so much. To, you know, try and force him to do something about all the bad things that happens at his Schwag's bar. However, there's also the little fact that she also said that he is very likely to just kill people who show up uninvited. And while I do know of a way into his innermost sanctum, Ooh. Too far away to interact, okay. I am not really willing to burst in there before we check out the rest of Hollywood. I'm probably already on the shit list of the HCC. Especially when I'm doing this and kind of cutting into their profits. Chris, thank you so much. But hey, they tried to kill me. I'm just acting in self-defense here. But at least Hollywood has one creep less. So that's something to celebrate. Let's move on up. Let's just move. Let's go to Rats. Rat Boy. A grimy security door with a peephole in the middle of it and a hand-painted sign above. It reads Hollywood Star Casting. No, actually. It reads Hollywood Star Casting. Maybe... No, it reads Catsing. Yeah, right. Maybe spelling doesn't count in the star-making business. Neither does reading correctly. I'm not gonna buy anything, but I am gonna sell all my junk. Piss off. So where's this Hollywood Star Catsing? Oop grown. I want first word that came to mind was poop. Hopefully not poop grown. Alex Fall.
Manorites beware. You think the Desert Rangers are your allies. You think that just because they have helped you end the Robinson Uprising, that they're your friends. They're not. They sided with you because they believe you to be the weaker and easier to manipulate. Los Angeles, can you believe the flagrant lawlessness of those so-called lawbringers, the Desert Rangers, freeing a condemned criminal to further their ruthless ambition? The Manorites have come to regret letting them into their homes. Will your town be next? Do not let the Rangers too close, Manorites, or soon you will find yourselves under their thumb. Remember, the children of the Citadel are your only true friends in Los Angeles.
Hey, you assholes are the one who pretended to be fake rangers and killing everyone. We exposed your lies. Of course, it's basically only us and the Manorites who know about that, and the good people of Baldwin Hills, I want to say. So, and I mean, free a condemned criminal. I mean, he didn't actually do it. If we're talking about Fletcher, and what do you mean have come to regret it? Have you done something in Angel Oracle while I've been away? Sure as hell hope not.
Hello, friends. My name is Matthias, leader of the Children of the Citadel, bringing you good news for your future.
Why are you tuned into
Look
this,
around.
bozo?
Look at the kiosk I'm speaking from. Sad, isn't it? You live in a world of squalor, crime, and death. Now look at the world on my screen. Isn't it beautiful? So clean, so bright and polished. But it's only a dream, you say. Unattainable, impossible. Not so. It is reality. A reality that is even now under construction at our new Citadel in Seal Beach. This metropolis of modern marvels could be your new home, your new perfect life. Next, look at your body. Look at you, scars and sores and grimy hands, your rotting teeth and malnourished limbs. Feel the aches and pains of your poorly doctored injuries, encroaching frailty of age. So tragic. Now look at me. Look at my gleaming, faultless skin. My perfect metal and plastic body that will never age, never weaken, never know pain. Again, you say, it is an unattainable dream. But am I not living proof that it is not? Become one of my children, and you too will wear skin like this. You too will never grow old or fear injury or disease. You too will become immortal. And all this, your new world, your new body, your new life, cost you nothing. Nothing but loyalty. Please, join me in Seal Beach and start living your perfect future today.
I'm sure that there are people who are more than willing to join under such premises. The thought of being immortal probably appeals to a lot of people. New Citadel. Seal Beach. Well, problem one is that not a lot of people can get through the radiation wall, Mr. Matthias. Also, isn't Griffith Park up here? Isn't that where you come from? No, that's the God's Militia. I keep mixing them up. God's Militia is here in Griffith Park. Children of the Citadel is down south at Seal Beach. And I'm gonna guess that Dugan is also down there. Yeah, and as for getting that perfect body, well, we've seen the children of the Citadel. We've seen they're evolved. They're kind of freaks of nature, and they have to do stuff to actually get the immortal body. They don't automatically get it. They have to prove it with their loyalty. And it costs nothing, only your loyalty. Yeah, but that also means that you have to basically give up your free will and freedom to Matthias and do his every little bidding, or you'll never get that perfect, shining metal immortal body. And that's too high a price to pay. You said something about a compatibility test. Hi, I'm Alex Falk of the Children of the New Citadel. Are you interested in finding out if you've got the personality to attain a brighter future? Do you want to know if you're compatible with Matthias's vision of a new world? Then take our simple test. It only takes a minute and costs absolutely nothing. What do you say? Sure, I'll take the test. Excellent. We can do it right here. Are you ready? There are 5 questions. Question 1. Do failures in your past continue to haunt you? Jeez. I mean, I guess that depends on what you mean by haunt. Do I regret failures in my past? Sure, I think we all do. But are we happy with where we are right now? We probably are. And thus, the failures of our past kind of made us who we are, and without those failures, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be the people we are. We wouldn't have all the experience and knowledge. So I feel that my little ranger group is very satisfied, so the failures of our past do not continue to haunt us. Okay, question 2. Do you get occasional muscle twitches with no outward cause? Yes, you probably do. Also called muscle spasms, so yeah. Fine, now question 3. Have you ever had a strong emotional connection to an inanimate object? These rangers? I mean, kind of yes, because my followers at least, they have items on them that they are not willing to relinquish. So I guess that's kind of a strong emotional connection, some sentimentality there. So yeah, sure. Interesting. 4th question. You're walking in the desert and you see a tortoise on its back, baking in the sun. Do you turn it over or leave it as it is? Turn it over. Of course, I gotta help it. Okay, last question. Do you think one life matters? I mean, it's not all black and white. Yes, one life matters, but sometimes, unfortunately, you have to forego the one life. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one, or the few, or the one. I agree with that sentiment. Both answers can be correct at the same time. Life does matter, but sometimes, in just extreme circumstances, the many lives matter more. So, this is not a yes and no question. And if you try to make it into a yes and no question, well, it has layers. There's a whole complex thing going on there. You can't really just... You can, of course, answer yes or no on this, but that is not the end of it. It has to be put into context. Like I said, it's not all black and white. It's very big, mushy, wibbly wobbly, grey area thing. So, but yes, one life matters. Got it. Now let me look over your answers. Yes. Very promising indeed. Friend, I think you have what it takes to be part of Matthias's golden future. Of course, before we can be certain, We do need to do further tests, but I don't have the facilities to do those here. You'll have to go to the new Citadel itself, which is far to the south. Just present yourself at the Pilgrim Welcome Center and our indoctrination specialists will take care of the rest. Just the fact that they're called indoctrination specialists should ring all of the warning bells and raise all of the red flags. What is the golden future? Out of the Citadel shall rise the sun that will illuminate a new age of prosperity and hope. All that join Matthias in the synthesis will share that future, and we will live in peace and harmony for all eternity. So we have the indoctrination theory, and we have the synthesis ending. Gotcha. What is synthesis? Combination of man and machine. The synthesis is the holy wedding of the immortal human mind and spirit to the immortal body of the machine. Only when all of humanity achieves synthesis will we transcend the horrors of this world. I mean, kind of. It's understandable that you would think that, but that also kind of implies that everyone will think the same, so kind of sounds like it would be a hive mind with maybe one leader, say Matthias, at the top, deciding and directing everything. Also, if everyone's synthetic and immortal, there's not going to be any banging. And what kind of life would it be without banging? Eh? Who are the children? We are the children of the new Citadel, devotees of Matthias and the future that he is building there. But what is the new Citadel? The new Citadel is the headquarters of our church. It is humble now, as befits the humility of our leader, but soon it will be the most beautiful place on earth, the place from which all hope for the future emanates. And who is Matthias? Matthias is the Messiah of the golden future. He who will lead us into an eternal paradise here on earth, and then, one day, to the stars. Well, I can agree with the last part. We do need to go to the stars. We are going to go extinct if we don't go to the stars, so that's basically our final destination, our final goal should be. Hopefully we'll get there before we destroy ourselves. But, yeah. We need to go there, or we're just gonna die out. And then what's the meaning of anything we do now? Why would we want indoctrination? Did I say indoctrination? I meant education. A little Freudian slip of the tongue there. Thanks, and I do hope you'll visit the new Citadel.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, Rose, we've heard that name so many times. Please don't tell me that that's a name from your past, just like you were part of Finster's gang.
Hello, friends. My name is Matthias, leader of the Children of the Citadel. Bringing you.
Are you gonna say something new or the same shtick again?
Look around.
Yep,
Look at
the squalor and poorness and everything. Yep. I don't want to listen to you. Los Feliz?
Crime and death.
Drive carefully, come back soon. HSP guard. Agent. Los Feliz? We'll put a pin in that for now. What is this? Strange for such a rundown place, but the door, despite being covered in graffiti and scratches, is heavily reinforced steel. If it wasn't propped open, you doubt the scrawny junkies who constantly pass through it could even budge it. Junkies, eh? We have kind of a bad track record with junkies. 10 bucks, good, first door on the left. These are well-armed junkies, though. kinda sounds like something is being typed here, but yeah. That's not money, that's a bunch of bottle caps. Oh, Wasteland 1 comes out and Fallout probably takes inspiration from that, and then we reference Fallout. We come full circle. Mr. Dawn. I want to talk to you. Sorry, no vacancy. Morris? You want a room? Talk to Dawn. Philip? You want a room? Talk to Dawn. I guess there's nothing to do here. We could force our way in, but again, I am not gonna start anything. I am gonna finish a lot of things, but I'm not gonna start anything. For now. So putting a pin in Los Feliz and also in the Schweg's Diner. We do have Rambeau's gun shop. Gun shop sounds nice. Let's go to the gun shop with all our non-existent scrap. Ooh.
Les souvenirs, c'est du mer, non?
Say what now? Rambeau, Jason, gun shop, got rifleman. Okay, I think this typewriter down here is kind of bugged out. Gun shop got sprayer. So who are you, Mr. Rambeau? This man is watching an old VHS tape that's labeled First Blood. You're watching Rambeau, nice. Whatever it is, it seems to affect him deeply. A single tear rolls down his cheek. I mean, you're a man of culture. I can appreciate that.
Hello? Ah, the customer. Welcome to Rambeau's gun shop. I am Jean Rambeau, the owner. How may I give you assistance?
Okay, we'll get back to that. Your name is Rambeau? As in Rambeau? Because he's watching First Blood, he likes First Blood, okay.
Eh? Oui, that is me, Jean Rambeau, at your service.
Do you need any help, sir?
Help? Rambeau does not need help. Rambeau is Rambeau. He helps himself.
Sure. By the way, hey, check out this little pocket knife we found in a toaster back in Arizona. We found it in a... So if you fail toaster things, you maybe don't get all these little side quests. Does that mean that I will find the toaster heating element in a toaster somewhere? Also, does that mean that the toaster heating element is in a toaster that is irrevocably damaged because I screwed up? I hope not.
Ah, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
Razardos has received it. This is a knife. Is it gonna have more references to Crocodile Dundee?
Oui, certainly. Please enjoy Rambeau's selection.
Pseudo chitin armor. 10 armor. She doesn't even have 7 strength. None of my people have 7 strength. Ooh. FN Foul, that's a bad assault rifle. Ion Beamer, I mean, don't really care that much. PSG-1? Ain't that the sniper rifle you use in Metal Gear Solid? I want a PSG-1. I don't want a PSG-1, come to think of it. But it does slightly less damage for 1 AP less, which... That doesn't really matter unless we get Cold Eye up to 10 AP though, so he can save 1 round's worth of AP and then... yeah, save 2 AP and then do 2 shots in the next round. I don't think he's anywhere near close to that. We have a nice little shotgun over there, though. That's not your better shotgun, however. Wait a minute. I just now realized that Hoblet's problem solver can be burst shotted. Okay. So you can't do critical hits, but you can do... Oh, I mean, critical hit as in aiming, okay? But you can burst shot, okay. I have a Wasteland Hawk, 45 caliber ammo. Yeah, that's kind of bad. You don't really have anything I want, good sir. Oh, this is a knife. Bladed weapons can't attack diagonally for some gosh dang reason. 6 armor penetration, 3 AP, 30% to apply bleeding wound. This is a knife. Okay, I'm gonna be forthcoming here. I have never seen Crocodile Dundee.
Before the apocalypse, how can he think he's the Cobra Cash Rocky hero?
I've never seen Crocodile Dundee. I really should. But that line is so famous, so... I mean... Yeah, it's kind of cool, but... These weapons are just... better. Of course, we could get this down to 2 AP. And then also have a 30% chance to apply bleeding wound. If only it could attack diagonally. Then I might actually consider it. But it can't. Guns are welcome on premise. Okay. What about you, Jason? Can we talk to you? Nope. There's a big old converse button, but we cannot converse with Mr. Jason. Hollywood is gonna be just rape and overflowing with references to everything. Well, movies. What do we have here?
Is that them, George? Are they here at last?
Martha? Wait. Didn't the speech bubble come from you? But you asked Joe. Well, if Santa Claus ever quit the North Pole and decided to tune in, turn on, and drop out, this is what he would look like. A tubby little guy with a big white beard and a sleepy smile, wearing a groovy tie-dyed shirt. Okay, no, we just get a lot of... Okay, let's talk to Martha. George takes care of easing the troubles of the mind and the spirit. I take care of easing the troubles of the body. If you're sick, I can cure you. If you're wounded, I can patch you up. So, what do you need? I need some healing. You can heal us? Well, let's see what we can do for you. Sure. Please don't drug me. Okay, all fixed. Bye. George?
Hey man, welcome to the high ground. I'm George, and this is my old lady Martha. Afraid we're not open for business right now, but if you come back later, we'd be happy to trade. Got some primo stuff.
You do not look like your portrait, Mr. Dude, but no one does, actually. Who's Martha?
My wife of 25 years. She's the love of my life and the light of my nights. Been running this shop together since we were kids.
Oh, that's nice. So why aren't you open?
Total bummer, man. A bunch of creepy crawlies are infesting our shop. Roaches as big as your leg. I haven't seen anything like them since that time I ate that bad batch of window paint. Haven't dared go in there for days, just been waiting on the HSP.
Well, we happen to be excellent roach exterminators. We had some practice down in the steam tunnels underneath Angel Oracle, so we can do that for you.
Heidi promised us they'd help us, but we ain't seen hide nor hair of them. Meanwhile, we're just standing here on the sidewalk getting a suntan and losing money every day we're not open.
So, can we help you with anything?
You know, maybe we can use your help. We keep asking Heidi to get the HSP to clear out those creepy crawlies that drove us out of our shop, but she says she can't spare the manpower. You want to take a crack at it? We'd totally be in your debt, man. Totally.
Totally. Yeah, we can do that. So, what do you know about Heidi Hollander?
Certainly is a go-getter, that gal. Really worked hard to keep Hollywood safe, at least on the outside. Maybe she'll get around to fixing what's going on the streets once she wipes out God's militia. I don't know.
She's probably gonna ask us to wipe out God's militia, then take all the credit for it, and cement her place as the leader of the HCC and, in fact, Hollywood. What's happening on the streets?
A lot of nasty stuff happening in the shadows here. Salt turning kids into zombies, a lot of other kids getting stolen away in the night. Heidi don't care so much as long as they don't happen to tourists. Don't seem right to me, but I ain't running things.
Well, you got the right idea, Mr. George. It isn't right. Should take care of your citizens first, yeah? Make sure nothing's happening to them. Then you can take care of the tourists. Because again, if all your citizens disappear, what are the tourists going to do when there's no one to man the counters or sell all the drugs or occupy the you know. What do you think of Hollywood?
I love this town, man. Always something groovy going on. Always cool people to see. Me and Martha just sit back and watch it all go by like it was a movie. Of course, it'd be cooler if the HCC did something about the drug problem.
So you like people watching? Sure. What's this about a drug problem now?
Salt, man. That evil shit they sell up at the Hotel California. It's giving honest drug dealers like me and Martha a bad name, and Heidi ain't doing a thing about it.
Honest drug dealers, eh? What do you know about salt?
Pure evil, man. And I'm not just saying that because it's my competition. Pot never hurt anybody, bro, but that salt'll rot your brain.
Yeah, smoke all the pot you want, I don't care. But I'm hoping that this is actually the name of an actual drug and not just pure old regular salt. What do you know of Hotel California?
Hotel California? Zombie Central. That's where they deal salt. I don't know why the HSP can't make that place go away. Raided all the time, but it's always back again the next week.
Salt. Zombie Central. Is there some kind of weird reference to the whole bath salt thing down in Florida where people acted like zombies? They went completely insane. I don't know. Maybe. What do you know about the HSP? Aside from the fact that they don't seem to be doing their jobs, or maybe they are doing their jobs and Heidi just isn't telling them to go and do stuff. I mean, I did see them watching the path from Los Feliz.
They like to act like they're a police force, but they're really just Heidi's personal security. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but don't go running to them with a domestic dispute or anything like that. They're just here to protect the tourists and the HCC business.
I'm guessing Officer Lamb is part of the HSP. What do you know about High Ground? I don't even know what High Ground is.
That's us, man. Purveyors of the finest weed in Hollywood. Clean, strong, and full of the all-natural goodness of THC. Martha's also handy with needles and pills if you need to get patched up or cured of what ails you. Can't help you right now, though.
I mean, we are going to help you. You did give us some free healing. Gotta repay that somehow. But I'm gonna have a guilty conscience about it. What do you know about the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce?
The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Guess they've done good for this town mostly. They've certainly kept those God's militia crazies off our backs. But sometimes they seem to forget the little things. Like looking out for people who aren't members of the HCC, for instance. You know, like the kids on the street and regular folks.
Yeah, they're in it for the money and the power for themselves. I got it. Well, he just said that he wasn't open for trade, but we can ask him anyway.
Sorry, can't trade right now. We're waiting for the HSP.
We're gonna go roaching.
See you, Rangers.
Finally, something natural in this unnatural town.
Sure, I guess Rose likes a little hit of the good old weed. A grocery store that somehow seems even more overgrown than the nearby buildings. Peering into the windows and beyond a thick haze, you can barely make out the colorful posters and what appears to be rows of jars full of plants lining shelves. You hear the faint sound of a sitar twanging from within. I see a lot of dead roaches, by the way. A rustic shop with psychedelic posters on the walls and rows of marijuana-filled glass jars on shelves, all covered in cockroach blood. The air is thick with a mixture of blood and incense. You can also hear a dog panting. I can hear a dog panting. Can't see a dog. Wait. There's a puppy in here. Did the puppy kill all the big bad roaches? Because that's a... big roaches. Hello, puppy. Ruff, ruff. I don't have an animal whisperer with me. Ruff, ruff. No. It's a puppy. No need to be mean to the puppy. Hey there, boy. How about we find you a home? The animal is drawn to you. Help George and Martha rid their new store of pests. There are no pests in the shop, just a bunch of dead roaches and a live puppy. What? A fighter. Still, George wants the place cleared out, so the pup has gotta go. Maybe we could find her a new home? Or put her to sleep? No! No! I mean, I'm a cat person. But it's a puppy. Maybe George and them could... 78%. I'm gonna... Maybe George could adopt the puppy? I mean, it seems to be doing well when it comes to guarding against roaches, at least. 78% and you get a freaking critical failure. What the hell, Seth? Oh, and I can't even repair it. God damn it, Seth. Well, no, we don't need some healing. But, George.
Oh, take this for your trouble.
Some experience. And a logbook updated. Did we get anything for it? 2 experimental pain relievers. Sure. Now, what do you have for trade?
Can't talk right now. Thanks for clearing out the shop, Rangers.
You're welcome. Now, what do you have for trade? Also, do you want to adopt a puppy? You have some cleaning to do. Or maybe you like this new decor of just pests and blood and intestines everywhere.
Thanks for clearing out the shop, Rangers.
What do you have for trade?
Don't mind the mess, friends. Martha will have it cleaned up in a jiffy. Let's trade.
Ooh, this is quite the good. I'm betting Scotchmo would love the snake squeezins. I mean, experimental pain relievers is always good, but I don't have any money. You want a puppy?
What's that?
A puppy is a puppy. You want a dog?
What's that?
A dog is a dog.
See you, Rangers.
To each his own, bro. You smoke it, I drink it.
Oh, Scotchmo. No, we don't need some healing. Well, now we're saddled with a puppy. An old guy with a big beard snoozes behind the counter. An old woman in the room behind the shelf speaks out. Who is our animal whisperer? I think it was Scotchmo who was supposed to be our animal whisperer. Can you animal whisper the puppy? Where's the puppy? No, you can't animal whisper the puppy. Okay. Oh, hello. That's a lot of shops. Manny's Chinese Casino. I think. Oh, there's Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway. Let's go talk to Heidi. She seems to be the woman behind all the power in Hollywood. Might be a good idea to try and get on her good side. Also need to find... Can you stop talking about that monk, please? That's another kiosk for the children. There's a park. Hotel California I need to find. Wait. Ah, I wanted to...
Swanky.
Schwanky. Yes, let's go outside again.
Welcome to Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway, where your pleasure is our pleasure. I'm Heidi Hollander at your service.
I do like your voice. We heard it on the commercials before, but it sounds... Yeah, Heidi's... Okay. Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway. I thought it was going to give me a description of the actual building, but sure. Someone's having fun out back. Or in the back. Maybe not even out back. So, Heidi. Hello again, Rangers. Mary? What do you mean again? Do I know you? The God's militia, they say they're Christians. They say they're trying to save sinners, all they do is kill them. I hate them. They broke through the east wall 2 days ago and gunned down everyone they could. Darlene was just coming out of the octagon and oh god, I can't bear to think of it. I sob. I'm sorry, Mary. I don't remember you. It's not your fault. I'm kind of preoccupied with things. Beaded hair, incredible cheekbones, bright blue eyes. This girl is definitely a 10. Subjective. Poor Mary. Hello, Heidi.
Ah, it's you again, Rangers. Please forgive my brusqueness at the cemetery. It's hard to be pleasant when one is grieving. What can I do for you all? Are you here for business or pleasure? Or both?
The cemetery, yeah. They, according to the hobos, they were supposed to have some sort of burial for one of the employees of Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway. But they were attacked by pigs, and instead of going through the dialogue, we immediately attacked the pigs, and so everything there was just aborted, and we didn't get to meet Heidi at this cemetery. So this is actually the first time we meet her, even though the game kind of thinks it's the second time. Sure, let's just go for it. We're not here for pleasure, we're here for business. What do you know of the Brown Crown? We're here for business. Let's say that first.
That's too bad. I would have much rather given you pleasure. What can I do for you?
You look interested, but we're not interested. For now. What do you know about the Brown Crown?
I wouldn't eat there if I were you. Ma Brown is a nice enough lady, but she isn't very careful about keeping her kitchen clean. Try Schwags instead.
That's what you say. But also, you and Schwags kind of have this little thing where girls come to Schwags, and Swifty tries to pick them up, and you get the girls that come out of Schwags too. So, I kind of understand why you... I've injured my pinky. That's annoying. I can understand why you prefer Schwags. What do you know about Schwags Drugstore?
A fine and friendly eating establishment, and the social hub of Hollywood. Everyone who's anybody goes there to see and be seen. Some of the brightest stars of stage and boudoir have been discovered there, and young hopefuls flock there every day. It is well worth a visit.
I need to put a friggin' band-aid on this. Yeah, but you really don't do anything to protect the young girls, do you? Because we were there, Swifty was there. He tried to recruit us into his little creepy business, told us to go to his office, and where we promptly saw women in cages and then were attacked and set the women free. Question is, are you gonna be pissed off about that or not? How you react to what happened there is going to color our entire relationship. I think his name was Swifty?
Let's get back to something more appealing, shall we?
She does know about Swifty. The way appealing. Yeah, she knew what he was doing and she didn't do anything to stop it. So she definitely does not have the best interest of the little people in Hollywood in mind. That's a shame. We're gonna have to break your little grip of power over Hollywood, I think. Somehow. Gonna try and do it covertly. If it comes to blows, we'll just blow everyone's head off. What's your job?
I am the owner and madam of the Hideaway, Heidi Hollander. It's my pleasure to provide pleasure to all who come through these doors.
And I'm sure you're just wielding that machete for the masochists that you pleasure. You can hear the pleasure from here. Do you need any help?
You want to help me? Isn't that sweet? Sadly, though, the Hideaway has all the talent we need at the moment. And the HSP seems to have everything in Hollywood well in hand. Unless you were thinking of storming the Bastion of Faith and sending those god militia madmen packing, I'm afraid I have nothing for you.
Bastion of Faith. That sounds like a fitting description for the weird building up on the hills, just to the southeast of the Hollywood sign we saw. I'm definitely interested in that. Also, HSP seems to have everything in Hollywood well in hand. I call BS on that immediately because we just went by the drugstore where they had been waiting for days to get help. So yeah. Again, she's probably gonna give us the job to go there and then take credit for it. And I might have to let her do that because we need to get these God's militia people out of Los Angeles. Heidi's Hideaway.
May I recommend enjoying one of our icons, each hearkening back to the golden age of star making. On the female side, we have our blonde bombshell Marilyn, our brunette playmate Raquel, our sweet soul sister Pam, and our beach bunny Beau. On the male side, we have our brooding rebel Dean, our perfect gentleman Carrie, our smooth operator Billy D, and our suntan surfer Hasselhoff. And if none of those strike your fancy, nor if you prefer the darker side of things, Mistress Veronica awaits you in the dungeon below with the more dangerous selection of companions. Now, which shall it be?
Miss Hollywood, we did say that we were here on business, not pleasure. Also, that's just a lot of movie star names. I mean, we can ask where they are. That's basically what. What do you know about Mistress Veronica?
My dearest darling, who came to me lost and alone, and who under my tutelage blossomed to become the most beloved of my icons. Then later, the dark and delicious mistress she is today. She is my second in command, an inspired performer who can be gracious or cruel, kind or cold, whichever her visitors desire.
Second in command, eh? Maybe we can turn her against you. Have her take over. Well, then again, we don't know if she's any better than Heidi. Because it seems like she learned everything she knows from Heidi. I mean, sure, let's see. Where is Marilyn? I just want to ask.
You'll find what you're looking for in the back room. Enjoy.
And I guess you're going to say that about everyone.
You'll find what you're looking for. You'll find what you're looking for in the back room. Enjoy.
Bo is currently indisposed. Perhaps you could try again back tomorrow.
I'm afraid Carrie is currently indisposed. Perhaps you could try back tomorrow. You'll find what you're looking. You'll find what you're looking for.
I just wanted to get those options out of the way.
Enjoy.
What do you know about the HSP?
The finest police force in the West, with the possible exception of the Rangers, of course. You will not meet a more dedicated group of men and women. I swear they are never out of uniform.
Even when banging? That sounds kind of disgusting. Also, again, they are not doing their jobs, unless they are doing their jobs, and again, that's your whole shtick. What do you know about the God's Militia?
They are the bane of my existence. For years, they were too busy fighting the gangs of Los Feliz and Glendale to bother us. But now that those territories are pacified, they've declared us their new crusade. They raid us constantly, breaking through our walls, plundering our supply caravans, killing without mercy. I have lost friends, employees, and it is killing our businesses too. The tourists who are our lifeblood are afraid to visit. We are withering away. Everything I have worked to create here is threatened.
I just remembered where we met Mary. She's the one we talked to for a few seconds outside the cemetery. The conversation we escaped out of to shoot down the pigs before the pigs ate the entire burial detail. That's where Mary came from. Okay. That mystery solved.
Well, I won't let it happen. The militia want to erase us from the face of the earth. I'll erase them first. I don't know how yet, but I won't rest until the Bastion of Faith is a smoking wreck.
Oh, we're gonna leave that a smoking wreck, alright? Somehow. What do you know about Los Feliz?
A tiny little place that only exists so that the aspirants who come to the Bastion for the Gauntlet of Samson can have a place to sleep before starting up the hill.
Why do you tolerate them if you are at war with the God's Militia? Huh? Also, what the hell is the Gauntlet of Samson? A feat of strength, I suppose, because a gauntlet is, you know, kind of the thing you run through, and Samson is the guy with the strength from hair, so, yeah.
A trial by combat, named after their goon of a messiah, Red Samson. Aspirants who want to join the militia must fight their way up through killing fields of mutants and monstrous beasts to the observatory. Excuse me, the Bastion of Faith.
Yeah. Tell me about Red Samson.
Some street crazy with a sledgehammer who saw a videotape and thought he found God. Died in a gang fight about 50 years ago. The only thing more pathetic than the story of his life is the fools who believe he was the second coming.
I mean, people can probably find God wherever, in any circumstance. Sounds like this Red Samson found a bad version of it, though. What do you know about Glendale?
A wild, barbaric place across the river to the east. I don't know much about it, and never had the inclination to learn more.
Was there a river to our east? We did explore the Hollywood area a little bit once we got through the northern radiation wall. I remember finding a cache and a shrine, I think. But nothing more. Alright, well, what do you know about the Bastion?
The militia turned the old observatory into a fortress and let beasts and mutants run wild in the park below it, as protection against attack, and as a challenge for the fanatic fools who want to join their ranks. The Gauntlet of Samson, they call it.
So we could potentially, maybe, make our way up this Gauntlet of Samson under the impression that we want to join as aspirants, while not giving away that we're Desert Rangers, and once we're inside, we just go, hey, we're the Desert Rangers, time to die, all of you, because they are not going to listen to reason. They need to be purged. Man, those guys in the back sure have stamina, don't they? They've been going at it for quite a while. Are you sure we can't help?
All right, all right. There are 1 or 2 things on my plate that require a steadier hand than the HSP can provide. One will test your diplomacy. The other will test your martial abilities. If you take care of the first for me, then we'll see about letting you take a crack at those pistol-packing priests. Are you interested?
I'm very interested. I want to take a crack at the PPP. The PP with a P. The PP that streams out P. Whatever. Diplomacy, eh? I can do that.
Marvelous. Then here is the first one. My most trusted lieutenant, Mistress Veronica, Lady of Pain and Ecstasy, has been acting oddly lately. I have seen similar behavior before, and while I could not believe it of her at first, I worry she may be in love. And a prostitute, a dominatrix no less, in love is of less value than when unattached. So, my quest for you, find out if I'm right. Speak to her. Offer to help and see if she admits her condition.
I mean, we already know that the Bastion of Faith is the observatory, and we see that on the map. At least I assume that's the thing on the map. So is there any reason we can't just go there? Maybe we can find another way there in Los Feliz, because sure, I can go and help with this, talk to Veronica and see if she will admit that she's in love, but I'm not gonna do anything to help break that up. I don't see a reason to. So yeah, we'll talk to Veronica. Sure, sure.
Come back when you're looking for some entertainment, Rangers.
I do need to find a home for the puppy before I... Stop. Before I go to the Bastion of Faith, though, because... Well, he does have 225 hit points. I can probably maybe heal him. Are you gonna be our dog meat? And this puppy might be dog meat. That's... Where's this? Does this go to the back rooms? This might go to the back rooms. She did say we were welcome to go there, basically. So if I just open door number middle... Let's pay him. A bodacious babe with an enormous afro and sultry eyes. And a sultry eyes. Okay. She wears a groovy poncho and skin-tight leather chaps. That ain't no afro. Ooh. Crate. Maybe there's treasure. Maybe there's treasure. Don't mind me, Pam. I'm here for the treasure. And not the one between your legs. Wait, a pompadour? You can keep the condom, though. Should I walk around with a pompadour? Yes, just because it's so utterly ridiculous. Raquel, a brunette babe with a bouffant hairdo and a dazzling smile. Well, I don't want anything to do with you? Well, maybe if you need help. But I'm not gonna... The Hoff. Wasn't he indisposed? Curly-haired surfer with a buff beach body and a charming smile. He wears board shorts, flip-flops, and a cowrie shell necklace. That's the Hoff, alright. Billy D. A smooth-looking gentleman with glossy black hair and a pencil-thin mustache. He wears a velvet smoking jacket and a ruffled shirt. Dean. A brooding, blue-eyed, blue-jeaned biker boy with a blonde pompadour and a pair of smokes rolled up in the sleeve of his white t-shirt, who also happens to have a treasure chest. Don't mind us. Black pants and boots? No. Nope. Well, it's money. Black pants and boots. Those actually are black pants and boots. I kind of like these. Although I'm getting a little bit tired of that look. They're black. It feels... It looks so naked here, just in the crotch area. I don't like it. These heavy boots are perfect for grinding the heads of unbelievers beneath your heels. And of course the vibrator weighs too much. Marilyn. A blonde bombshell with a jiggle when she walks and a giggle when she talks. Everything about her is flirtatious. So what's down here? This leads to Veronica's dungeons and Heidi's office. Well, we need to talk to Mistress Veronica.
Spooky.
Spooky? I didn't remember if I remembered to reload after the last battle. Why is that a red outline? People aren't usually red outlined. Oh, carefully examining the door, we find a lock and an explosive trap. Okay, so I'm guessing that's Heidi's office then. Thus, person in red outline. Oh, Mistress Veronica, I presume. Welcome to the dungeon at Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway, where the fine line between pleasure and pain has been erased. Yeah, I'll get back to you soon. I sense some stuff I can loot around here. Oh, where Gwen is down here. Pillowy, voluptuous woman dressed in the tattered remnants of several sets of lingerie. She looks at you with heavily painted eyes. Eric, a pouty, sneering young man in a rumpled schoolboy's uniform. His tie hangs loose and he has grubby knees. Well, he spends most of his time on his knees. Take a number, pal. It's going to be a long wait. The bear. Looks like you're happy to see me. Stop talking. You're ruining the moment. Ruff, ruff. Okay. We're not going in there. I'm busy in here, mate. Bugger off. Now, where were we? Oh, no. I should go in there and shoot him just because. Master Sergeant. A barrel-chested man in skin-tight studded black leather. His face is set in a permanent sneer. Leia. A pillowy, voluptuous woman. Again, lingerie. We're just gonna go in here and loot. Get some black leather skirts. Indeed. Those are actually black leather skirts. Or a skirt. Doesn't look half bad. Actually, kind of almost goes with what you're wearing. Oh. No, she needs the freedom of movement that pants afford her. Pills, though. Maybe pills. Yeah, flag them as junk. Sure. That can work for a moment. A little bit of a wardrobe upgrade. So, Mistress Veronica, what can you tell us? I am Mistress Veronica, and you've entered the land of night and dreams, where no fantasy is too strange and no requests ridiculed. Are you here to indulge yourselves, or is this a business call? Well, tell us about yourself. I am assistant to Madame Heidi of Heidi's Hideaway, and mistress of her dungeon, where it is my pleasure to provide pleasure or pain, whichever you require. What do you know about Heidi's Hideaway? At the Hideaway, there is only pleasure, whether it's a night with a beautiful boy or girl, some roleplay in my dungeon of dreams, or a soothing drink and a song in the cabaret. It is our pleasure to give you pleasure, even if that pleasure is pain. What do you know about Heidi? Madame Heidi is a caring employer and a great leader for Hollywood and the HCC, and she has been very good to me. Great? You sound unsure. Please don't ask me about that. I am deeply indebted to Heidi. I wouldn't want to speak against her. Now, don't be afraid. You can speak to us. Okay, as long as it doesn't get back to Heidi. I don't think she's a bad person. She's just so driven to promote Hollywood as a glamorous destination that she turns a blind eye to the bad things happening in the shadows. The drugs, the slavers, she and the HCC just pretend that it's not happening. Yep, that's pretty much the impression we have as well. So, what do you know about the drugs in Hollywood? You can find everything here, but the worst is salt. That stuff will take your soul away. What do you know about salt? I don't know what it is or where it comes from, but I know they sell it at Hotel California. I don't understand how that place still survives. The HSP raids it all the time, but somehow it always returns. Sounds like someone is on the take then. What do you know about Hotel California? Like, where it is, for instance? It is a broken down hotel near the East Gate. Oh, I think we've been there. That's Hotel California? The HSP should just tear it down. It's an evil place. And about the HSP. They like to pretend that they're the real police, but they're really just Heidi's private security. So slavery in Hollywood, eh? Heidi says there's no slavery in Hollywood, but I know better. I lost friends to those bastards. And there are more street kids disappearing every day. I just wish there was something I could do to save them. Yeah, we've seen the slavery too. We kinda broke up one little piece of it at least. Well, maybe we could save them. Could you? Would you? Oh, Rangers, if you did this, I would be eternally grateful. Now, I don't know who is stealing the girls and boys, but I can tell you where to start looking. Schwag's drugstore. Some of those talent agents that hang around there aren't really talent agents at all, I'm sure of it. Will you investigate them for me? Will you bring me some evidence I can take to Heidi that will prove this is happening? Well, we're one step ahead, but sure. Oh, thank you. I have wished for so long that I could do something myself, but Heidi doesn't like her employees to make waves. Come back to me if you find any evidence of slavery. So what do you know about Schwag's drugstore? Heidi likes me to promote it since Duke Schwag is a member of the HCC, but it brings back bad memories of when I first arrived here as a runaway. Too many creeps at the counter. Oh, so maybe there's something we missed down in Swifty's office. We'll have to go back. Maybe in one of the locked chests that I can't open? What do you know about the HCC? That's Madame Heidi's organization, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. She is the founder and president, and it has been the saving of this town. Without it, we would all have been overrun by the militia long ago, but well, never mind. But what? I shouldn't have spoken. Madame Heidi's done so much for Hollywood. Who am I to question her decisions? Forget I said anything, please. Well, you obviously can't forget. What's upsetting you, Miss Veronica? Alright, you're right. It troubles me too much not to speak. Heidi and the HCC are so focused on saving Hollywood from the gods' militia that they can't see the problems inside our walls. But I see them. I was a runaway once. I saw the drugs. I saw the slavers. And as much as I admire Heidi for making Hollywood what it is, I just can't sleep knowing what's happening to those kids on the streets. So what do you know about God's militia? 2 days ago, they killed one of my girls. Heidi wouldn't let me go to the funeral for fear that they would raid us again and kill me too. I despise them. They are exactly the sort of close-minded savages I was running away from when I came to Hollywood. But there's just no escaping them. Every time you see their damned bastion of faith looming over Hollywood. I guess that's every time you look up. Again, confirmation that the weird building we saw in the hills of Hollywood is the best. What do you know about the bastion? It sickens me. The militia took a place dedicated to reason, research and discovery and turned it into a temple of hate and death. It's so sad. Yeah, they're the worst kind of hypocrites. Why does God's militia hate this place so much? Because they're freaking hypocrites. In their mind, we're all sinners, which as far as I can tell, is someone who can scratch out a modicum of self-respect and pleasure in this shithole of a wasteland. Sure, we're not perfect, who is? I mean, rumors about slavers don't come from nowhere. No, we don't like to. We're here for business. A shame. Dreams are much more interesting. What can I do for you? Well, we were more interested in what we could do for you. Well, if you're looking for employment, you should speak to Madame Heidi. I have nothing to do with that. No, not Heidi. What can we do for you? You want to help me personally? I'm afraid I don't know you well enough to trust you with personal matters. Perhaps if we get to know each other better. Okay, so maybe if we go do that quest, try and find something down in Swifty's office, maybe then she'll trust us better.
I know I'm being manipulated, but this place just feels so warm, sultry, drowsy, inviting.
Yes, it does. Despite the checkered tiles. I have a thing about checkered tiles, alright? Hotel California? Hotel California. We might have to break our way in there. There's a man there. Manny's Chinese Casino. Let's just head on back to Swifty's. His little office. I'm also gonna end this episode here. We're gonna end this episode exactly where we started it. But it seems to be a lot of things brewing in Hollywood, and we need to fix a lot of those things. Or I want, not need to, but I want to. And we're gonna try and do that. But for now, thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. Please take care of yourself, stay kind. I hope I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.